A lot of people say it's wildly addicting. It's the right amount of heat in the sense that it doesn't kill the palate, but it's definitely spicy.
I like spicy, and garlic is part of my life. I love garlic.
We don't have a marketing plan, and we have not even had time to even approach stores ourselves. Everything has been just very word of mouth through social media.
If you're not learning or building something, then I feel like you're kind of dying. So we just like to always be doing stuff. I'm Christina and and I am the co-founding chef of Mama Teav's Hot Garlic. Mama Teav's Hot Garlic is a condiment that my mom has been making for decades. It is symbolic of her journey as an immigrant, finding her way in American cuisine. Lots and lots of bits of crunchy garlic that's been fried in local cold press grapeseed oil. But altogether, it's just, in our opinion, the best blend for a chili crunch. We're making hot garlic. We're gonna be jarring up the 25 pounds that we made yesterday. After we make a batch, we let it sit for, I don't know, at least 12 hours and let all the flavors kind of meld together, infuse, settle in. The oil picks up all the spices and chilies, garlic flavor.
Here we go.
Cheers.
First thing I've had this morning.
We get our garlic already pre-peeled. We blitz it in the RoboCoupe to get it to the right size that we want. And then from there, we're gonna fry it in Salo Sante grapeseed oil, cold pressed. And we just fry it in small batches. And the key to the perfect crispy garlic is to keep the garlic moving in the pot. The frying is going to get the garlic super crispy. The oil that we fry it in is what goes into the jar. So all of that garlic flavor is infused into this oil, and it all goes back into the same place. And the color's starting to change, but we're looking good.
So what we're doing now is we're just prepping the sweet onions for the dehydration process, as well as our caramelized onions that we also dehydrate. I'm just gonna cut into small strips. We're going to throw it in the dehydrator until it's dried out, and then we'll powder it.
The reason why we do caramelized onion flakes as well as sweet onion powder, it's just adding more layers of complexity and sweetness and umami. We're just gonna come in here and crunch this all up.
Now that we've fried our garlic to perfection, it is time for the seasoning. Currently in our mix, we have some onion powder, mushroom powder, some celery salt, caramelized onion flakes, some salt, and now I'm going to add this batch of hand-roasted Thai bird chili that we get from a sustainable farm in Cambodia, a farm that my dad works with.
And now we are finished with our 20-pound batch, and this will sit overnight, and we'll be back tomorrow ready to jar. It is very symbolic for my brother and I, my brother Anthony, who is my best friend and also business partner. Tony and I are the chefs. We are indeed the project. We are the producers. We are the packagers. We jar everything ourselves. We do sales, we do marketing, branding, social media, invoicing, bookkeeping, all of it. We do everything. I've always grown up helping my mom in the kitchen, even as a first-gen American. It wasn't something that I wanted to do. It was somewhere I had to be because that was just the tradition. But sure enough, even after going to college, getting a degree in marketing and advertising, establishing a career for a decade, I really just found myself enjoying being in the kitchen more. I decided to quit the field and drop everything and go to culinary school. But it did come full circle because that's what my mom's been doing her entire life. And now as a professional, I was able to see and understand the value that she's seen for decades.
This is the spicy and fiery lady herself, Mama Teav. Through divine intervention, she has her kids living across the street from each other. So she regularly visits, especially because of her first grandson. Today we're going to be cooking together. She's gonna make some of our favorite dishes growing up.
This one my blood sucker. I call blood sucker. This is my old one, you know. When I have him, I say, okay, I love my husband's hair, but I don't love his eye, okay? But I said, I wish our firstborn got your hair and got my eye. And God answered right away, opposite. He got my hair, gray early, and got dad's eyes.
My mom is probably the most loving, hospitable, generous, kind person that I know. It's her spirit, you know, she's come from a background of hardship and war. In the 70s, when the Vietnam War was taking place, because Cambodia is a neighboring country, there was a lot of spillage into Cambodia, which created a lot of instabilities. Regime took place called Khmer Rouge, and so my parents, being in their early 20s, fled the country.
Not much of learning cooking when I'm young, because the communists took our life. You know, when I'm fully 17 years old, teenager, 4 years in communist time, it just wiped everything, working hard, like concentrate camp. We leave our home in January 1979. We traveling from Cambodia to Thailand 4 months by walking.
Walked from Cambodia to Thailand, and from there they immigrated to Southern California first. While pregnant with Tony, for her to have overcome those traumas, the struggles of immigrating and building a new life and creating a new identity here as an American, she's a survivor. And not only just a survivor, but like she thrives. My brother is the one who really started pushing the project along.
I've always wanted to share her food just because it's my way of showing my love to my friends and family. Once I started sharing Mama's hot garlic, you know, everybody would always comment and go, oh, how can I get some of that? Because we don't have a marketing plan, and we have not even had time to even approach stores ourselves. Everything has been just very word of mouth through social media. Instagram has been our best friend. So we're just selling these jars one at a time, and it's a very slow process, and it takes a lot of time to package these and build relationships with people who've reached out to us. We just gotta order in for this snack shop slash restaurant slash community space called Baba's House. They are located in downtown Oakland. Baba's House specializes in finding Asian snacks. What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Here's the order.
Yo, bro.
Hey, Alan, how you doing, man?
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah,
how's
how's life?
Did I ever tell you the first time I went to Mumbai? It was, you were serving me actually. I hella remember.
Oh, word.
And like, the first thing I remember from Num Bai was the hot sauce because I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, are you ever going to jar this? This is so amazing. I want some at home. And I think I tried to get some at takeout too. I was like, can I get a little thing
Yeah.
of it? I have some left over.
I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud when they bring that.
Proud of which one more? Really?
Which one?
This one.
Yes!
No, this one that.
Guess you're gonna be living with him.
Yeah.
The process that I'm most proud about is the fact that we've been able to recreate something that my mom's really happy and proud about. You know, through the R&D process, we would bring her a small sampling to taste, and she would give us her feedback. Especially for her and I, the kitchen is definitely where our bond is. So for her to kind of give me that seal of approval was really a special moment for us. But for now, I mean, I think just to continue to grow and to continue to find our way into new homes and new pantries, that's the goal, is just to be able to share our product with as many people as possible.
This is mine. See that? Because the way I wrap, I make sure the end is tight, and I can feel it. If it's too tight, I know. It's too loose, I know. And Tina loose a little bit.